We have new information tonight in the trial of two former SAPD officers accused of excessive force. Officers Carlos Castro and Thomas Villarreal are facing up to life in prison if convicted. Prosecutors say they kicked in a door and punched a man after a traffic stop in 2020. KENS 5 reporter Andrew Moore is following the trial and joins us live. Andrew?
The defense said today they didn't know who that man was or whose home he was entering, and that influenced their decision to go in afterwards. Of course, now we know that man is the victim, who's identified as Eric Wilson, and that he in fact lived at that home. But the defense says officers didn't know if he lived there at the time. On video, you see Wilson enter the home as another person, later identified as his brother, is walking out. Wilson then leans against the door to prevent police from coming in. Today, an officer who was at that scene, but not on trial, also said they didn't know who Wilson was or if he lived there or not. He said Wilson had disregarded all orders given to him by police. The defense claimed people in that home could have been in danger, and they went so far as to bring up the Uvalde shooting. That did not sit well with prosecutors.
Because, I mean, if you look at like Uvalde, right? Like if officers just leave stuff alone, you never know what's going to happen. You don't have a bunch of officers standing outside a place that's potentially dangerous while somebody's doing dangerous stuff inside.
Objection, Your Honor. Again, bringing in Uvalde occurs multiple years after this incident. It is irrelevant. It is only there to inform.
And an officer who testified today also said this was a very rough part of town. They had caught people with guns before, and that's why they were so adamant that they wanted to see Eric Wilson's hands when this happened. Of course, we expect the prosecutors to push back on their right to go into that home. The trial is going to resume in the morning at 10:30 here at the Justice Center. Live at the Justice Center, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.
Thank you, Andrew.